Pocket English Podcast
from your pocket.
Welcome back to Pocket English, where we learn real-life English for real-life moments. Today, we are going to use the sandwich method to save your weekend budget and your friendships. Imagine your friend calls and says, "Hey, let us go to that new steakhouse tonight. It's only $80 a plate." You feel that instant drop in your stomach because you want to see them, but you cannot spend that money.
I used to just panic and say, no, I have no money. And the silence after that was always so awkward and embarrassing.
In the next few minutes, I will teach you exactly how to say no, protect your wallet, and suggest a better plan, all in simple, natural English.
Let us start by listening to a short conversation. In this story, I'm inviting Emma to a very expensive sushi restaurant downtown. Listen to how Emma says no without hurting my feelings or sounding rude. Hey Emma, I haven't seen you in weeks. We should get dinner this Friday. Have you tried that new sushi place? The tasting menu is about $100, but I heard it is absolutely amazing.
Oh, wow, that sounds amazing, Jack, and I really want to catch up with you. To be honest, though, I'm on a bit of a budget this month. How about making homemade tacos at my place instead? I can make margaritas.
Oh, that sounds perfect. Tacos are my favorite anyway. Let's do that instead.
Notice how smooth that was? Jack was not offended, and I did not have to spend $100 that I do not have. I used the sandwich method.
So what exactly is the sandwich method?
Just like a real sandwich, it has three parts. The top bun is a positive statement, the meat in the middle is your polite rejection, and the bottom bun is a new, cheaper suggestion. Let's look at the top bun first.
Right. When I asked you to get sushi, you didn't just say no. You started by saying, that sounds amazing and I really want to catch up with you. What does it mean to catch up?
To catch up means to talk to someone you haven't seen in a while and find out what's happening in their life. You're literally catching up to where they are now. By saying, I want to catch up, I show my friend that I care about them and I value our relationship.
That is so important. If you just say no, your friend might think you don't want to see them at all. I remember when I moved to London, I was so focused on having perfect grammar that I forgot to be warm. A friend invited me out, I just said, no, I can't go. He didn't invite me anywhere for a long time after that.
Exactly. Starting with something positive protects the friendship. You always want to validate their idea first. You could say, I've been wanting to go there, or that's a great idea.
It makes the other person feel heard. Try saying this out loud wherever you are right now. Notice the warm tone in my voice. That sounds amazing.
Good. Your voice should sound friendly, not flat. Try this one. I would love to see you.
Perfect. Now your friend feels good. You have built the top bun of your sandwich. They are ready to hear the rest of your sentence without feeling rejected.
Now we need the meat. This is where you actually say no. But talking about money in a second language can be so uncomfortable and stressful.
It really can be. When I first started traveling, I would just freeze when things were too expensive. I would either spend money I didn't have or I would awkwardly say, I'm poor.
Yes, in English, we try to soften the language around money. Instead of saying, I have no money, or that's too expensive, I said, to be honest, I'm on a bit of a budget this month.
I'm on a bit of a budget. That is such a great phrase. It sounds responsible, not desperate. When you're on a budget, it just means you are carefully managing the money you spend.
Exactly. It shows you have a plan, and adding the words a bit of makes it sound even softer. You can also use modals to be extra polite. You could say, I have to pass this time, or I might need to take a rain check.
Oh, a rain check. That is such a native expression. What happens if I take a rain check?
If you take a rain check, it means you can't accept an invitation right now, but you'd like to do it another time in the future. It actually comes from baseball games. Many years ago, if it rained during a game, the stadium gave you a physical paper ticket to come back another day. That paper was called a rain check.
That's a great visual history. So if my coworker invites me to an expensive lunch, I could say, I'm trying to save money right now, so I might need to take a rain check on the lunch.
That sounds incredibly natural. It leaves the door open for the future.
If you're finding these everyday phrases helpful, take a quick second to subscribe to Pocket English. We share new, real-life conversation lessons every week to help you sound natural and confident in situations just like this.
Let us practice the meat of our sandwich. Remember to keep your voice relaxed. Repeat after me. To be honest, I am on a budget right now.
Great. Now try the baseball phrase. I might need to take a rain check.
Beautiful. You have successfully said no without sounding harsh. But we cannot stop here. If we stop here, we only have a piece of bread and some meat. We need the bottom bun to finish the sandwich.
The bottom bun is where you save the weekend. You rejected the expensive plan, but you still want to see your friend, so you must suggest a cheaper alternative.
In our story, I asked, how about making homemade tacos at my place instead? This uses a very important grammar pattern for suggestions. We use the words how about plus an ing verb. How about making tacos?
This pattern is so useful because it is friendly and open. You are not forcing them to do it, you are just offering an idea. How about getting coffee? How about going for a walk in the park?
Exactly. It's a gentle question. You could also suggest a low-key activity.
Low-key. Does that mean quiet or dark?
Not exactly dark, but quiet, yes. A low-key evening means something relaxed, simple, and usually cheap. You do not have to dress up in nice clothes, and you do not have to spend a lot of money. You might say to your friend, how about we do something low-key instead?
That completely changes the feeling of the conversation. You are telling your friend that you still want to spend time with them, you just want a different, more relaxed style of evening.
Right. Let us practice this suggestion pattern out loud. Repeat after me. How about getting pizza instead?
Nice. Try one more using our new vocabulary word. How about we do something low-key?
Excellent. Now we have all three parts of the sandwich method: the positive top bun, the honest meat, and the helpful bottom bun. Let us put it all together and test your skills.
This is your activation moment. I'm going to invite you to do something very expensive. I want you to reply out loud. Use the sandwich method. Acknowledge the idea warmly, say you're on a budget, and then suggest a cheaper alternative using the words how about.
Here we go. Jack is going to call you right now. Take a deep breath and get ready to speak.
Hey, I just saw that your favorite band is playing in the city this weekend. VIP tickets are only $150 each. We should totally go together.
Okay, pause. Speak out loud now. Start with your top bun. Tell him that sounds amazing.
Good. Now give him the meat of the sandwich. Tell him you are on a budget this month.
Great. Now for the bottom bun. Suggest watching a movie at your house instead. Use the phrase how about.
If you said something like, that sounds amazing, but I'm on a budget this month. How about watching a movie at my house instead? Then you did a perfect job.
You can use this exact same framework for anything, not just for money.
That's true. What if you have the money, but you're just too tired to go out to a loud restaurant? You can still use the sandwich method to protect your energy.
Exactly. If Jack invites me to a big dinner party, but I'm exhausted from a long week at work, I can use the exact same 3 steps. I would say, I would love to see you, but honestly, I'm completely exhausted today. How about we get coffee tomorrow morning instead?
It works perfectly. I feel respected because you said you wanted to see me. I understand your reason because you were honest about being tired, and we still have a plan for tomorrow morning.
It completely removes the anxiety from saying no. Let us listen to our original sushi conversation one more time at a slightly faster, natural speed. Notice how the 3 parts of the sandwich flow together without any awkward pauses.
Hey, Emma, I haven't seen you in weeks. We should get dinner this Friday. Have you tried that new sushi place? The tasting menu is about $100, but I heard it's absolutely amazing.
Oh, wow, that sounds amazing, Jack. And I really want to catch up with you. To be honest, though, I'm on a bit of a budget this month.
How about making homemade tacos at my place instead? I can make margaritas.
Oh, that sounds perfect. Tacos are my favorite anyway. Let's do that instead.
See how natural that is? You're protecting your money, but you're also protecting your friendships. You don't have to avoid your friends just because you are trying to save money.
You are officially ready to handle your weekend plans with total confidence. Now it's time for today's question. What is your favorite cheap or free activity to do with friends? Share your thoughts in the comments section below and try to use our grammar point to answer. For example, you could write, how about going to the park?
We love reading your ideas and seeing you practice. If this episode helped you feel more prepared for real life, please give us a like, share this lesson with a friend who's learning English, and follow the channel so you never miss a pocket-sized class.
Take a breath, trust yourself, and we will see you in the next episode.